Welcome to this full body yoga class. We're gonna start in child pose right away. Lengthen your arms. Lengthen your spine. You can open your knees or close your knees. Whatever feels good for you. And then just breathe. Deep inhale along the spine. Then roll forward and flat back, push back. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, push back. Keep going, mobilize your spine. Then open the feet a little wider and move your hip right and left while in the front. Then push back again. Inhale to the front, drop the hip, open the feet. Stay there. And then roll back. Tuck your toes in. Lift the knees and come into your first downward dog. You can walk the dog or just stand still. Walk to the front. Turn your palms facing front and then roll up into standing Tadasana. And inhale with your arms. Exhale, come down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into plank. Stay for one inhale, then you can drop the knees. Come down into chaturanga, find your way down onto the mat. Inhale into a cobra or upward facing dog, whatever you prefer. And then find your way into down dog. Walk to the front. And then come up into stand. One more time, inhale, lift your arms, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into plank. Stay for one inhale and then exhale, come down in your chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Walk to the front. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. And then inhale, come up to stand. Stay and inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back. Plank. You know it. Chaturanga. Find your version of back bend. And we meet in down dog. Walk to the front. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up to stand, Tadasana. Feel the energy for a moment. Feel the grounding. Maybe close your eyes. Maybe set an intention for the class ahead. Then inhale, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Step back to plank, come down to chaturanga and find your back bend of choice. Come into down dog. Lift the right leg high. Open the hips, stack the hips. Push the heel away from you. Then bend the right knee. Bring that leg forward underneath your body. Step in between your hands. Drop the left heel down into 45 degrees. Swing your arms up into Warrior A. Drop the right hand and reach for your left thigh. Look over your right shoulder. Come into a twist. Keep your left arm up in the air. Stay and breathe. And then place the left hand down next to your right foot and open the right arm up to the sky. Easy twist. Place the right hand down, step back into plank. Do your Vinyasa. And then we meet in down dog. Left leg goes up to the sky. Stack the hips. Bend the knee. And step through. In between the hands. The right foot comes down into 45 degrees. And you lift your arms into Warrior A. Try to keep your hips parallel. The right leg is long. The left knee stays above your left heel. Long arms. And then twist a little bit to the left while reaching with the left hand to your right thigh, the right hamstring. You look over your left shoulder. It's like a light twist to the left side. Then place the right hand down next to your left foot and open the left arm up to the sky into easy twist. Look up. The left hand goes down, you step to the front into forward fold. Open the feet a little wider and then grab the opposite elbow into ragdoll. Release the hands and roll up into Tadasana. Close the feet again, hip wide. And then lift your right leg in front of your chest. Grab the front of the shin. Hold on to the leg. Find your balance. And then slowly push that heel back into a Warrior 3, this balance pose, where your leg and your body is parallel to the mat, and you can either open the hands wide to the side, or you fold the hands in front of your heart. Step down with your right foot, come into Warrior B. Adjust your feet, lengthen your arms, and then look to the front over your left hand. Lift the left hand high into reverse warrior. Look up to your left palm. Then place the left hand down on the mat. Step a little bit in with your right foot. And then get ready to lift the right leg into a half moon. Your left hand is in front of your left foot. Your right leg is parallel to the mat, hovering in the air. And your right shoulder is stacked over your left shoulder. Right arm is in the air. Then step in with your right foot, come into a forward fold. If you want, hold on to your ankles. And then slowly roll up. Come into Tadasana. Ground yourself. Prepare for the balance. And then lift the left knee. Hold it in front of your chest. And then slowly push that heel to the back. Lengthen the left leg and come into your balance pose, your Warrior 3 or Warrior C. Find your level. Choose if you want the arms in front of your chest in Namaste, or maybe you want the arms to the sides, or maybe the arms are in airplane mode. Then step back and circle the arms into Warrior B. Virabhadrasana. V. So the right knee is above the right heel. And then lift the right arm, palm facing up, and lean back into a reverse warrior. Your left hand touches your left leg. Then step in with your left foot, come a little closer before you place the right hand in front of your right foot. And you lift into a half moon. Left arm is reaching to the sky. Left leg is parallel to the floor. The left hip stacks above the right. Step your left foot in. Grab your ankles and then roll up into Tadasana. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into plank. Let your heels drop to the left and lift the right arm into side plank. You have the option to drop your left knee down for support. Make sure the left hand is under the left shoulder, and then you come back and switch sides. Come back to center. One more time, lift the right arm up. Another option is to step the right foot in front of you to support this. Makes it a bit easier. And maybe you want to transition, step that foot behind you so you can come into wild thing. Open the chest. Come back to plank. Then flip to the other side. First, step the left foot in front of you. Then lift that left foot and step behind you. Come into a wild thing. So you're opening the chest, you're lengthening, you're opening the chest. Come back to plank, and from plank find your way down, all the way down onto the mat. Hands come to the sides. And from here, lift your legs and lift your shoulders away from the mat into locust pose. So both legs and arms and shoulders are lifting in the air. Don't forget to breathe. and release. Make a pillow with your hands or your forearms. Drop your forehead on the hands or forearms. Relax and breathe. Bring the hands back next to your chest, lift up into, push back into child pose. From here, walk with your hands in, place the hands on your knees, and then lift your hips, place the hands in your waist, come into a camel pose or a camel prep by pushing the hip forward, looking up into the sky, opening the chest. Just really make sure you push the hip forward. And then release. Hands on your knees. Relax for a moment. Now, next time you can touch your heels if you want to, or you just, if you have a block, you can use a block. You can do it one side at the time. Find your option. Now I choose to touch my heels and push the hip forward in full camel pose while I look up into the sky. Keep breathing. And then slowly release and sit down. Hands to your knees. Thunderbolt pose. From here, tuck the toes under and sit on your heels into toe stretch. Very good to open the energy channels on the toes. And then from here, sit down, bring the heels onto the mat, just sit down. If that's not possible, not available, you can roll your mat so it's creating a cushion. And from here, open the feet wide into Malasana, where both you push your knees away from you. You can have the hands in front of your heart, or you can bring the hands down onto the mat for support. Just stay, breathe, let the hips sink in that pose. This pose is very good for your digestion, for hip flexibility. Really good pose to do. And then sit down and straighten the legs to the front. Staff pose, Dandasana. Sit upright, lift the arms, and then with the length in your spine, you reach forward, towards your feet, and you can grab the big toe, or you place the full hand on the soles of your feet, or maybe your arms are too short, then you just hold on to your legs wherever it ends. Stay there in the stretch. Try to keep your legs long. Feel the stretch in the hamstrings and the lower back. It's very good for lower back opening. Then bring that right foot on the left thigh and try to bring the knee down. Move a little up, down. Get some movement into your hip joint. Preparation for lotus pose, lotus seat. Then you can just push the knee a little bit down, but be gentle. If it's pressure, it's good, but if it's pain, don't do it, right? Just go as far as it feels good, and then relax and change the side. First, move that leg a little up and down. And then push it all the way, or as far as it's going. When you have meat on your bones, like I do, it's always a bit more difficult to get the knee down compared to the skinny leg version. And then you can leave that foot on the right thigh, and you bring and fold that other leg into lotus seat. See where you're at. If not, you can also just sit in a cross-legged seat, or maybe you just do one side. If you are already in lotus, cross your arms behind and reach to the opposite toes. So when your arms cross behind, you want to reach for the opposite toes and hold on to them. So choose your option. Whatever is available for you is good as it is. And then release and change the side. So if you fold it with the left leg up first, now you want to change it, and you want to first fold the right leg over and then bring the left leg in, and you will notice one side is different than the other side, so it's always an easier side to it. Now stay there, enjoy, and if you had your arms behind your back to reach for the opposite toe, you can do that again. Stretch your legs, massage wherever you feel like massaging. From here, lay down onto your mat. Straighten the left leg and bring the right knee to your chest. Bring that right knee to the left side and open the right shoulder, the right arm to the right. Turn your head to the right if it's available for you to enjoy this supine twist. If you want, you can also straighten the right leg and hold on to the toes for a more intense stretch. And then come back to center, straighten the right leg, bring the left knee to your chest first, and then bring the left knee across your body to the right. The left shoulder stays on the mat, on the floor, and you look over to your left arm. Also here, if you want, you can straighten the right leg and hold on to the toes. Come back. Straighten both legs and find your way into shavasana. Hands by your side. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. Let your inhalations and exhalations become longer and deeper. Let the pauses between the exhalation and the inhalation become longer. Exhale all the way as long as you can until your body naturally wants to inhale again. Relax. We will be more successful in all our endeavors if we can let go of the habit of running all the time and take little pauses to relax and recenter ourselves. And we'll also have a lot more joy in living. Slowly bring your awareness back to your body, your breath. Bring a little bit of movement in your toes, your fingertips. Maybe you want to stretch and bring the arms above your head and stretch long. Bring the knees to your chest and then roll onto your right side. Hug yourself, like really hug yourself in the fetal pose. Just tell yourself how much you love yourself. And if you feel like forgiving, tell yourself, I forgive you. I love you. And then slowly find your way into a seated pose. You can keep your eyes closed. Come into a cross-legged seat, and then the hands are on your knees. And then just stay there and breathe. Feel. And we want to finish this class with some nadi shodana. So you place the right thumb on your inhale, and then you place the right thumb on your right nostril. You exhale through the left, and then you place your right ring finger on the left nostril. You inhale with the left, and then you place your right ring finger on the left nostril while you exhale through the right. Inhale through the right, close it with the thumb. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left, close it with the ring finger. Exhale through the right. Alternate nostril breathing. Just do a couple rounds by yourself. Nadi shodana is very good to balance the energies in your body. Finish your last round and then sit and witness for a few more seconds. Place the hands in front of your heart. Thank yourself. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you so much. Let me know below how you feel and make sure to subscribe. Bye. See you next time.